I'm here. The, the dog's barking as usual. Ugh, on the floor. Don't need it at the moment. Open this up. I'm a little bit. I'm tired again. No, I've noticed I start getting tired around now during the day. I think it's just a sign of me becoming an old man. Ugh. All right. We'll eat. Mmm. Delicious. Okay, so today I am, depending on um as I am, uh, uh depending on everything, going to be playing Obra Dinn again, and I'm gonna have to remember what was going on. Hi, Visferic. Hi, Maya. Sorry, I should say hi. Hello, Henry. We've been looking for you. I think it was Henry. I can't remember. I remember the name Henry being tossed around. Henry, stop being so horrid. Does anyone actually care about Horrid Henry? Has anyone ever cared about Horrid Henry? I'm willing to bet no. It's like Garfield. No one cares about Garfield. People just pretend to care about Garfield. People, it's ironic to care about. Not ironic. Uh, it's like cool to care about Garfield, you know. But no one cares about Horrid Henry. Garfield's like a trend because it's great. They're like, oh, it's Garfield. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny to like Garfield. It's a cat that eats human food and hates Monday. Occasionally, Horrid Henry starts like. Occasionally, Reddit for some reason thinks that I care about Horrid Henry. I don't know why, because I've never in my life cared about Horrid Henry. I don't know why Bad Twitch TV would have caused you to disconnect. Do you not? Are you sure you don't live in one of those countries that has Twitch banned, so you're not allowed to be on it, and you're using a VPN? Oops. Sorry, I hit the can. I didn't. Nothing spilt. I got some wooden stirrers, some wooden stirring sticks. Healer here. I had Greg's for breakfast today. That's why. Came with the coffee. Da 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 da. I wasn't planning on having Greg's today. Actually, I kind of was, but I hadn't actually had anything to eat for uh an entire day. I ate nothing yesterday. I had 3 slices of bread. Those 3 slices of bread that I posted on in the Discord, that is pretty much everything that I ate yesterday. So I kind of needed to. I didn't want to. There was nothing else in the house, so I got Greg's. I wasn't canned coffee. I don't like cold coffee, and I don't like. I've never had whatever Japanese vending machine coffee does. It was hot. I've had iced coffee once in my life, and it was vile. It was disgusting. I never want to drink it again. It weirdly enough tasted presumably what I assume Bailey's tastes like. That said, it was from McDonald's, and McDonald's coffee is lackluster at best. The cans have heating elements at the bottom. I've never heard of those. That sounds like something that would cost £1,000, or at least be something that is like very regulated. Something that's very difficult to obtain because people would like break them open to get like strange chemicals. I don't know what chemicals you'd mix together, but you know, is it like one of those little, like heating pads that you can get where you snap the thing inside and it's like it makes heat? I remember when we was at school, some people used to show up with those, and I used to be jealous that they had these little heating pads that they could put in their pockets, little pocket warmers, and I was annoyed. I never got any. I think I mentioned them to like my mom and dad or something at one point, but they never got me any. It was never that cold. I just wanted them because because they were cool, you know. Other people had them, so I wanted them. Uh, Meth and heroin always heats up your mom. That's I don't know if that I don't know if that's I don't know if that's what chemical heating is. So I thought that would be boring in any country other than Japan. Exactly. People like the excess. People look at Japan putting like cutting up an apple and putting it in plastic and selling it for 75 yen and going, wow, look at that, that's really cool, look at this, it's Japanese, everything's so convenient and kawaii, you know it's absolute moe. And then uh and then you get it and it's like, what is the point? Just like, if I opened a shop that sold apples that were pre-cut, people would say why, especially when if I was selling them for the the equivalent of like 20p. I mean, to give the Japanese credit, they do keep their streets clean, but you know, I feel like it'd be significantly easier if everything wasn't in plastic. They just imagine how you could eat off of the streets if they didn't put everything in plastic. Da, 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 da. Just don't eat proper food. I mean, I kind of had proper food, but I've been eating. I sat here and just ate Wotsits earlier. Or well, no, they're not. They're cheese tasters from Marks and Spencers. They're like the fancy Wotsits. I don't know if Wotsits are a universal food stuff. I assume they're not. Yes, that is how you spell it. That is it's some kind of corn puff that has it's cheese flavored. You can also get prawn cocktail flavored ones that taste like Tangy Toms, which are a notoriously difficult to obtain crisp. It's a slur. It's a slur for people that live in Antarctica. But like, if you've ever had a Tangy Tom before from your local newsagent or corner shop, they don't really appear as a fly. I don't know where it went. I think I hit it so hard it vaporized. If you ever had those and have been unable to obtain them because you can't actually obtain them at all, they occasionally show up. One time, my dad appeared in my house with an entire box full of them. Uh, but prawn cocktail flavored Wotsits are that. I can actually show you what one is. I've got them here. Hi. I would put it on the other one, but I can't be bothered. Look, it's like that. I don't know if it's the same as an American Cheeto. I don't know. I don't know. They seem a little bit bigger. They're incredibly Moorish. You can never have too many of them. That entire bag is an entire day's calories for a human being. Yeah, it only weighs 100 grams. It's 2,000 calories per 100 grams of the stuff. All right, what were we doing in Obra Dinn? I can't remember. I can't remember anything about it. I remember I remember playing this, and that was about it. Yesterday, I was I spent it like making a video about Obra Dinn, and then I also did something else. Played GeoGuessr for like 4 hours with my friends, and then that's about it. So I've completely forgotten everything that was going on. Is there no game audio? Has the game broken? Can someone do a fucking... Here, hold on. Alright, that still has sorted itself out. We've fixed that. Is there no game audio? Or is it just quiet? Can you hear it now? Because it is possible that it was just too quiet. Good, good. Turn that up then so you can hear it, and then I'll turn it down for myself a little bit. Alright. So, last time we played... Oh, excuse me. I was trying to work out chapter. I mean, it started off with the escape. Escape? Yeah. No. This fly is still around. This entire upstairs of our house is fully full of things. It was something else. Was it Doom? Doom was involved. We did Doom, a little bit of Doom, but not all of it. We couldn't figure out who he was, but we did figure out who she was. That's what I was currently looking at. I wanted to know who it was. Martin. That's what the name was that she was shouting. Okay. She was referring to Martin, who Martin was one of these guys here. I think it was, I can't remember who it was we indicated as Martin. Was it you? It was him. Okay. You know what it occurred to me is that I want to check the guy who got stabbed. I want to see what room he was in when he died, but it doesn't really help a huge amount because if I was myself in that situation and I'd been stabbed, the first thing I would do isn't essentially to crawl to my room. I would just crawl as far away from my like whoever stabbed me as possible. But I would like to know what room he was in, because I remembered that I did bring up the fact that he was in the first mate was in a room. He was in the steward's cabin. That doesn't help, but it does mean that he could be a steward. This guy here, who was knifed to death, but I don't have enough information, so there's no reason for me to really bother too much because I wouldn't know anyway. Okay, let's have a recollection of what was happening during this chapter. So far, what we've learned. Is this the escape? Yeah, this was the escape. So we actually did get quite a bit of the escape. We did figure out a decent amount of what had happened. I'm pretty certain he did crawl into the steward's room. The steward. Oh, it's the midshipman cabin. Oh, there's a little tiny line there. I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't think that would that would really change a huge amount of what I was looking at. I don't think that would have changed anything because according to this, I don't actually have enough information to figure out who he is. This place is a vibe, though. I didn't really in the glossary. Is there a key to this? Yeah, there is. I didn't really say it in that little brief overview video I did, but I do quite like the ambience here. Midshipman is an officer in training. It says various officers and tradesmen in order to learn ship operations, usually of privileged status. Ah, so that would, to be fair, possibly make him out to be a midshipman, Because, as I said, he was being referred to in a junior tone. People were referring to him as a junior. As their kohai, as the weebs would say. What's a mate? What do they do? Officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve at the captain's request. Tradesman mates serve at their superior. Haiku. Haiku. It's pronounced haiku, actually. Okay. So I wouldn't mind trying to work out who some of these people were, because there are some that we should know. Oops. There are some that we should know. Anyone in this that... okay, I can't figure out you, or you, or you, or you. But I can figure out this person. Who was this? This person is the person that died here. Is there... who? How did they die? They died... is it this person here? Yeah. Oh, there's a guy in there. It's pretty loud, hold on. I didn't see the guy in there. How did he get up there? Oh, did he get grabbed? I didn't notice that there was a guy in there. So, would he have been one of the guys that were running up here? It's that guy there. And then that would mean that if we go back a step, not that far. If we go back a step, so we've got him here, and then back to this one. This one here contains... is he in this one? Yeah, he is. He's in this one. I think he was probably on the stairs? I would assume. Because he's the guy that gets crushed. We're going to have to go downstairs and find out, aren't we? I know I've got a lot of this game to play, but, you know, I paid for it and I'll play it how I want. Okay. That's a fucking... That's an old school meme, that is. This very... Is it you? That's old school. That's Vine days, that is. I think. So it's one of these guys. It's you. This guy here is carrying the powder. Now, in an emergency, would the guy in charge of cat-like powders, would he be... Would he be the one that's running around grabbing, you know... what's this? Okay. Would he be someone who's in like actually doing stuff, or would he be just one of the mates? Can I see him in an earlier one as well? If I go prior to this one. Not this one, not that one, this one. If I then go back again to here, to that one in the corner. Can I do it from here? I don't think I can I? No, because... Oh no, I can. Or maybe. I don't... Yeah, okay, I can. So that... he gets blown apart in this one. Are those two around anyway? No. Not that I know of, unless they're behind me. It doesn't seem like it. It's neither, they're not dressed the same. So why would I know who they are? Unless he's in other ones. Who are you? You're the guy that gets crushed. Maybe. Wait. No, I didn't even know you were there, so... It's probably something I should pay attention, be rememberful of. Mindful. Oh, there's powder here. How do I get out? How do I get out of this? Is it down there? There it is. Okay, so the two guys holding powder aren't here. They're not. Is this? I assume just more stuff to find. Is this going to be a new chapter? Or is this going to be part of what I? Or is it going to be part of the Doom? You know what? Screw it. We'll. I mean, I need to find stuff. Oh, he's scatting over the side of the bow. Interesting. That's unfortunate. Alright. Okay, so he was presumably the first person to get caught with his cock out, quite literally, actually. Oh, you're the powder man? No. Oh, you're the guy that gets your arm ripped off. Is this where he gets his arm removed? Okay, so this seemingly is more about... I've never... Oh, he's ES. The heck is ES? ES. Unknown. ES. ES. Oh, wait, this goes down in pages. So, yeah. Edward Spratt. There's one ES. Let's just check if there's another one. Also, if he's he's an artist, so that would make sense for him to have done that thing in the background. I don't know if there was photography. I don't know if they would have had a camera on this thing. I don't know if photography was around in the early 1800s either. Yeah, this is the only ES, so that would make sense. Imagine that being the final thing that happens to you. You just spraying one over the side of the ship and just get grabbed by the Kraken. Okay, so we know we've solved that very easily. There is no way that is anyone else.
I want to see Cork.
You can't. I don't think it's there, and I think that if I specifically go looking for it, I'll get in trouble. You can see a man get ripped in half in this, but you cannot see a man's penis. That is against the rules. It's unfortunate. Do you think it was him that attracted the Kraken? Do you think it was the excess feces being sprayed over the side of the bow that attracted it? Okay. So we know Edward Spratt, an unknown fate. But I know what the fate is. He was presumably crushed by Beast. Oh! We got 3 people right. Some people are here. Some people that we got right are here. It was him, the Austrian guy. Because the bosun and the Frenchman. Edward Spratt, who's the third one? Him, Henry. We found Henry. We found Henry. We have found Henry. Congratulations, me. I found Henry. Henry, my dear boy. Fancy meeting you here. Who was Henry? Henry, me dear boy. Who are you, and why can I identify this person? Okay, he's in 3 memories. I've forgotten which one was Henry. Was it you? There was Henry. Henry was one of the guys that got yeah, he got knifed by the captain. Oh. Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. Sword appears in 10 memories. First memory, 76, perished in the and bookmark memories. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Okay. Very nice. Brennan! Oh, it's Brennan! Wait, who was Brennan? I forgot. Oh, Brie. Brennan was... Yeah. Did Brennan have any... Was there... Was there any... First memory was here. Well, he might show up more. I know who Brennan... But I feel like I remember... It's been a day. It's been 46 hours since I last played this game. And I remember Brennan having something. So the guy who finds the stabbed guy shouts, "Brennan, get me someone?" Or did was this in the Escape or Doom? I can't remember. During this, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Yes, okay. Does that open up anything new for me to think about? No, not at all. But that would be a potential red herring if I thought that Brennan was the surgeon. But I wouldn't, because I would look at the roster and see that the Brennan can't be the surgeon, which I think I did actually do that. So it's fine. We're figuring it out. So yes, that's fine. What are we looking for? Up there, okay. I'm glad to be finding more information about the Doom. Okay, what's occurring here then? Dora, can you point to the dead body? I'm waiting. There it is. Congratulations.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Danish person.
How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Interesting. Okay. Someone here is Danish. No, this person here is Danish. We know that there's one Danish man. Then we've got this guy here, who I've not seen before. You, who I've also not seen before. And you're hugging something and trying to get away. Possibly this book that we are holding. Okay, and they were trying to leave after he killed someone with rigging. I mean, it's either that or he's talking about Uncle Dane, but I don't think he is. I don't think Team Fortress 2 had been invented yet. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything else around. Also, this right here, Skibbity Toilet. I can't be certain. It's true. You never know. Can you say soy skibbity toilet? Good. What was I looking for? I was looking for a Danish person, but there may be more than one Danish person on board. There is only one Danish person on board. Lars Lind. Or Linda. Linda. And he was clubbed by someone. But Lars, this guy, the Danish person, potentially killed a guy with rigging who is the brother of the guy who killed him. So, if we can find out who the guy who he killed is, but that might be like really far, like much earlier in the story, because they talk about it in a relative. He's annoyed by it, but it's being talked about as if it happened a long time ago, and that it was a bit more. They're more nonchalant about it. It was like, oh, it was an accident. Don't worry about it. So I'm assuming, and he's also in a position where like he hasn't killed him yet, so it must have been a while ago. Is the top man the guy like the people who would like sit on the rigging? That would make sense to me. Higher rated seaman specializing in work above the deck in the sails and rigging. See? Top man. Top shop. Top shop. So yeah, no, I don't know who any of these souls are. Top shop. Oh, wait. I should read the whole glossary. That's a lot of words though, and you know how I feel about words. Head officer in command of the ship, responsible for directing the other officers and ensuring the success and safety of the ship's voyage. Mate, we've done is just another person. Bosun is the foreman in charge of the general crew. He's HR. Gunners are military officers in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. I assume that if I knew like the uniform, it might work. It might help a bit more. The purser is the admin official, accounts for all cargo, value, and trade transactions, manages a small item store for crew. Surgeon is the ship's doctor in charge of crew health, capable of general care and medical procedures as required. The carpenter is a tradesman responsible for maintaining the integrity of the ship's wooden structures. That's the steward, not a helmsman, but the helmsman is a rated seaman in control of the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. And the steward is a servant to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. Midshipman is someone in training. Topman, rigging and sails. Seaman, a low-level crew member responsible for general manual labor and on and below deck. The rigging is the stuff. The main deck is the top. The gun deck is the gun deck. Lined with portals to go to the nether. It's gonna break the ship apart. It's gonna let the orcs in. And the all-up deck is the mid-deck above the lowest deck, containing storage cabins and animal pens, and the ship's steering tiller. Is that... Oops. Is that the only page of glossary? Or is there another page? That's the only page. Okay. Well, it is... oh, the captain was the last person to die. Just noticed. Okay. These all look like PS1 models. This guy here from this angle, or well, actually most of the guys on this ship look like the president from Sonic Adventure 2. Dear, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna correct myself. A lot of people died in this one, and a lot are missing. Okay, so a couple people are missing that we can identify, and we can identify this guy here. 7 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are catalogued here. I can probably learn if I go back into this one. I can at least identify that presumably this guy here is this guy oh, for goodness sake, who is this? Oh, this guy, oops, this guy, I don't know the name of him yet. Wait, do we already know of someone who's died in the rigging? We know Abigail, but that's a woman, not a brother. This fate here is, I mean, it's unknown, isn't it? We just don't know. I assume that, is that, like, fled isn't an option. He's in 2 memories. This. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates of information. And then can be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories in a ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity would not be easy. Such information is rare, or you have to. Some identities may only be revealed through the process of elimination. Good luck. This guy here had a brother who was working in the rigging, so he could also be working in the rigging. And he doesn't have that many clothes on, which could indicate that he was also working in the rigging. I know that might not make any sense, but you wouldn't want a lot of things to get caught in the rigging when you were running around up there. But that would mean there is a lot of top men. There is a lot of them. And several of them are Chinese. And one of them's unknown. And none of them share a last name. Unless you count Lee and Lee, but I wouldn't. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a hot minute. We were looking for people. There's 2 guys with the last name Peters because we were looking for Peter yesterday, weren't we? This guy's I think this guy is either Samuel or Nathan. But then do we know if Nathan's already dead? Yeah, there's only, wait. I think I only saw the repeating name of Peters. Oh, okay. Okay, so this guy he's got a brother on board who was killed. I don't know if we know who that is yet. So he appears in 2. The first memory is this. The first memory is here, where he kills the Danish boy, man boy. Oh, excuse me. Can I click on? And I can click on him to go to then. And then he just disappears at the end. So is this bit at the end classified as also classified as a memory?
Killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Yeah, he says I shouldn't have waited so long, which means that his brother died a while ago. And these guys here are just different people that have left for varying reasons. Okay. We haven't figured out who he is, but there was a name. There was another name, wasn't there? Martin. Martin. No, we figured out who Martin was. Well, we think we figured out who Martin was. Yeah, I think. Soon, soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Okay. But I do think I am correct in thinking that we don't know who his brother is. But I do want to, yeah, he can just stay as Nathan, I think, for now, unless he's mentioned elsewhere. Because there's somewhat, they did also mention Pete's mother, but like, I don't think they'd refer, if there are two people with the last name Peters, they wouldn't refer to one of them as Pete. Also, there's not a third person with the name Peters on board. Okay. But there was in this one. In this one, there was a lot of people around. There was this guy here, who I'm not sure if we figured his identity out. We've considered him Paul Moss. Does that? No. Okay, we're thinking he's Paul. For some reason, and I can't remember why, but I think someone mentioned him being Paul. There's a guy in there, but I assume... Oh, they're just dead. They are. No, I wasn't going to think that that was going to be the case. Can I see who these people are? What is that? Number 48, 49... They're highlighted as if I'm meant to be using that. Can I read that? I don't think I'm meant to be able to read that, but that does mean that we do have confirmation that there are at least 49 people on this ship. I don't think that would be too useful, because all that would imply is that they sleep here above the guns, which would probably make them gunners, and it was normal for them to sleep above the, like, near their weapons. Okay. Can I... It seems like I can figure out who he is. Is that a clue? Is him being number 41 a clue? 41 would make him a top man. But if I am going to be a little bit racial profile-y, he looks a bit Chinese. I don't know if that's wrong to say, but you know, he does look a bit Chinese. Unless there is another Asian race on board, but I don't think I did see that. How are these numbered? We've got numbers 44, 43, 48 and 49, but then this one here is 36, which means that this might be a puzzle that I cannot solve because I'm not smart enough. Sorry, I've got a hot water bottle on my knee and it almost fell off. No. Wait, so 45, 44, 40, 43, 44, 45. But then it goes to 56. So I don't think I can... Why is it now 10? Hello. Oh, it's Comstock. Hello again. Did we figure out who you were? We think you're Martin. Okay. You here are... You were crushed by a cannon, but you seem to be doing... Who would Martin... Who did we think Martin was? No, fuck. I don't know why I pressed it. Look away so I can see if it will let me look at him. Comstock. We think he's Martin, which would be a third mate. And then if that would mean this person here potentially, I mean, he was crushed by a cannon, which could make him a gunner. But he is if he's if he looks like he's carrying stuff around, so it's very, I've got enough information to identify him, and he looks like he's carrying stuff around as if he is helping, like he's doing the job for this, which would make him Roderick Anderson if this guy is in fact Martin Perrott, the third mate. That's just a guess right now, but that it's a guess I'm willing to have. 50. Okay, I think this here is somewhat useful information, but not overly useful information to know the numbers of this, unless there's information written on there, but I don't think there is. You are someone else who looks like a mate of some kind. You're dressed the same way as the guy that I think is. Yeah, that's understandable. So this guy here, wait, were we looking at him just now? Was it this guy? Did we think you're Paul? Is this the guy we think is Paul? Okay, yeah, we think he's Paul, which would make him the first mate steward. And he seems to be preparing food of some kind, either for himself or otherwise. Do we know who you are? No. Can we know who you are? No. But he is sitting around. Anything in the... No, okay. Okay. Man hoy. Man ho. Anything else above deck that I've yet to learn about? Anything here? No. These are the guys who are trying to escape. Is that a turban he's wearing? Oh, this is okay. No, sorry, I'm stupid. This is happening after the fact. Okay, yeah, no. I was just getting the getting everything laid out in my mind. This happens after they've ran away. So these are the people that are finding. These guys here are finding the dead body on here after the other lot have escaped, presumably escaped or drowned. And then that, we know, is potentially Lars. SpongeBob, me boy, they took me boat. Anything over the edge? Can I, like, see them in the distance? I assume not. No. Okay. It's very coincidental that they decided to leave the moment that this happened. Very lucky of them. Okay. Would knowing anything about... Do I have any information that could tell me who these are? No. And... Come on. Come on. Come on. No, not him. Not Lars. Him. Man. Pick him. This guy was clubbed by Brennan. Oh, is this the guy that shouted mutiny? I think this guy is the guy that shouted mutiny and stabbed the other guy. We don't have any information that could tell us that. And then we know nothing about this guy. As far as I'm aware, yeah. I've seen him a couple times around the ship, but I don't know who he is. And I think that's at least a gander at everyone that I can see. Sword on this guy, though. Number 36 has got a sword. He's the only one with a sword, it seems. Number 36 is the only one with a sword. Someone got killed with a sword earlier. Was that before or after all this? Where was that? Who died? Who died by sword? This guy. Paul Moss got killed. Potentially, Paul Moss got killed by a sword, which would mean that he was. No. Wait. Was it Paul Moss? Who died by sword? That looks like he's being stabbed by a sword. We're gonna find out who number 36 is in a second once I do the stabbed by sword. I think. Killed sword by Omnid Gull. As long as those two swords do actually match up. You have no idea how, like, potentially giddy that's made me. If it's if that works out. Where did this take place? This was up there. Yeah, okay. Let's leave this memory. These guys here are walking which way? We've figured out... We think he's the third mate. Let me just check before I go. Where are these guys heading? We are standing here. Is that me there? Yeah. And they are walking away from the steps. They're walking this way. So yeah, it could be the third mate. It could be any of the mates, actually. And now that I know that there's potentially information hanging around them. What type of shoes are you wearing? What you got on under there? Go on, let me in. The fact that his leg is hanging out makes me think that that's actually some information I should be thinking of. Alright, let's go back up and check. Me matey. Yar, me mateys. I am looking for a murderer. I've got my seaman legs. Okay. So this happened up here, didn't it? It was this guy.
Last one. Move quick.
You know what? I've completely forgot what type of sword it was, and the fact that he is also holding a sword could identify that that is number 36. Can I go below deck from here? Shit. I was wondering if I could go and see if the sword was still there. Wait. Wait, does this actually make sense? No, it does make sense chronologically. But can I... hold on a second. Then that happens, but then a corpse is found here. And there. And here. Does the stabber look Persian? That is a good question. I don't know what a Persian person looks like. That's not helpful. He's got a beard. Persian people are known for their facial hair, I think. But if that was the case, if he is 36, I know I might be metagaming. If he is 36, it can't be him because I have the information to determine that he's 36, and it says that I don't. So it can't be 36. Now this person could be 36, but he definitely doesn't look Persian. Is that the captain? Yeah, it is. Does he look like a bitch? Okay. No, I didn't. The swords didn't feel matched like they matched. But that is a nice potential detail. It is a detail. It's a nice detail that does look like a Persian sword. So it does look like there is a cool idea, and it's probably something that might come into play if we see a guy holding that sword. Then we might know that he is in fact number 36. So that's something to keep a lookout for. Is we're gonna look out for the Persian sword. How do I get out of here? My other general idea that I was going to take was I was going to follow this series of events forward to see if I could see if the sword was missing or not. How do I get out of this? It's there. Okay. So we don't know who this guy is. Oops. So we have information on the Doom. Actually, we have everything on the Doom. Everything that we could have possibly found about Doom, we have found. Okay. It's nice to play this game and potentially know that everything I do pick up on is useful. Because in most games that I play, it's just set dressing. But in this, it feels like it's a lot of little things that could very well be useful. You know what? I want to go back to where was it? It was the guy on the who met the unfortunate accident. On the bow. I mean, the sword is gone. It's not here anymore. So, it has definitely been used at some point. No, but if it's gone now, it's not here now. But like everything else is kind of. So it means it had to have been used in. Okay, no, I know what I want to find out, and I'm going to find that out now. Okay. You're not meant to be clenching that hard. That's not a good idea. So I want to go to Lars's death.
Let me on.
Does any of these guys have the sword?
How's that?
No, okay. I can't go under the deck anymore. I just wondered if any of these had that sword on them.
My brother. What? That was an accident.
Okay.
No ropes. It wasn't his fault, I saw.
It's annoying to know that I can identify some of these. I mean, I could have identified a decent amount of that, but it's the unknown attacker part of this guy, because it's the guy who it is one of the Peters, I think. I'm going to just put it as Nathan Peters so it matches up with what I've already got. Excuse me. And he was trying to escape. This is Doom. This is before the escape. The escape happens. The escape is when they shout mutiny. Doom. I mean, something probably happens here in Soldiers of the Sea that would indicate as to why these guys would want to leave. He is a guy. These guys I don't know anything about, but they were both taken out. One of them by a gun and one of them by the beast, the crushed. I think you are someone that I'm struggling with. Because we know what your fate was. You exploded. He isn't dressed like the people that I'm assuming are any of the mates, or any of the stewards, so I don't think he's a steward. I would assume that... Okay, so the gunner... Okay, gunners aren't a general class of people. A gunner is a person. A gunner... Oh, there's actually more than one Austrian on board, I think. Actually, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the gunner... You got the bow gunner, you got the rear gunner, you've got the belly gunner, the stern gunner. So gunner, okay. So I assume that the seamen, just the regular seamen are, the gunners. They would be the people that use the guns. Okay. So it doesn't help at all. That knowing that doesn't help. If any of these are the if it's any of these guys, the difficult rating is 2. Does that difficulty rating go anywhere? So like if I found more information earlier on in the game, could that go down to 1, or is it always going to be a 2? Okay. Get to the main bit quick. Hold on. Throw the powder. Is the fact that it's spelt bit an indication that the person talking is Austrian? I know that might... I don't think it is. I don't think he was speaking with an Austrian accent. But, like... It doesn't make much sense. Unless, like, historically, bit was spelt with 2 T's. So that's not useful. You should. There's not any... Am I currently in a memory? No, I'm not. Okay. No, that guy ain't Austrian. But why are they wrapped? Oh wait, no. He said something, but that doesn't help, does it? No. He just says throw it. Okay. Okay, so I think I was wondering what this is for here. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Persian sword? No. Oh, it's him. Okay. He's carrying guns. Is he the gunner? What about you? I don't know who you are. Could you be the gunner? You're wearing a hat. He was shot by someone. It's fine. Okay, no. So, sorry, what I was wondering is what this rope was all about, like why they were wrapped around it, but I assume what they did, because it just kind of looked like, it kind of looks like he threw the man. That's why I didn't know there was actually a guy in there until earlier. It's because I had no idea. I thought they, like, just threw powder at him. But what I assumed they did was they wrapped that around each other so that they could, if they got grabbed, they could, like, pull them back or something. Or, like, they'd stay attached to the ship by that. Anyone in the rigging? I haven't looked up much in this game. Okay, so that doesn't help. too much. There are... Does anything happen after this? It does, doesn't it? There are things that happen after this, but can I actually... Do I have the information to identify these guys? I don't have the information for you. Don't have the information for you. I do for you. Do I for you? You are... Where did you die? Are you... The guy... You were the guy who was stabbed. But I haven't got information that could identify you, so that's fine. But I do have for you. That's the scary part, is I do have for you. He is standing close to the captain and them lot. Like during an execution. Like the captain's at the front, obviously, watching it happen. But he's not, but he is standing relatively close, which would make him that. Oh, you are the fucking helmsman. You're Finley Dalton. And you disappeared. Unless I can... Oh, I can figure out where they all went. Okay. We don't know what potentially happened to you. Why is he the helmsman? Because he's holding onto the steering wheel. It's not completely sound. It's not like proper logic, but it's enough logic for me. What's this? Why have I bookmarked him? I don't need you anymore. I've figured out who you are. What else has he been in? He's been in 2 memories. This one, in which... Oh, this is the one. Okay, this is from Murder. I wish it told me where he was. 11 others were present, including him. You know what? Let's go and have a look. Let's go have a look, see if he's at the helm. But the thing is that the helmsman's a very important job, so I highly doubt, and he's still holding on to it. Like, you can't, even if you're executing someone at sea, you can't let go of the helm. You can't let go of the steering wheel. You have to, someone has to be holding on to it. And so, where was this? Oh, it was down there, wasn't it? And I imagine that the helmsman, they wouldn't really let just a random guy hold on to the helm. Yeah, I know. I remembered. At least Murder only has 3. So look, there he is. He's here again, next to the helm. He's been stabbed in the leg or something. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm gonna be relatively confident he's the helmsman. You. Oh, we could figure out. Do we have more information about you? Who was it again? It was you. You're the guy that exploded, but you're on the deck right now. Oh, your laws. Oh, is this the telling of what happened on the rigging or something? Because he looks real fucking... This guy looks like he's just killed a guy. On this is a guy... This is a man in guilt. That is a guilty man, that is. He's got something wrapped around his leg, but I don't know if this makes him... I don't have enough information to... I don't have enough information to know who this person was. I would have to explore more. I know there is a lot that I haven't explored yet. I'm just I'm trying to figure out what I can. Because I know that if I don't try and figure out enough, more information will get added on top of it, and I won't know what's happening. This looks like a some kind of post-execution. That doesn't look like an accident. That doesn't, and I can't go below deck. But this guy here, who spends time on the top of the deck? It could be anyone. It doesn't really help, does it? You know what? We'll continue through murder because there's only 3 chapters. There's only 3 parts to murder, I think. So it's just that it should have some extra information for us. It will probably add more people to the story, but it might give us some more information that we can use. Yeah. It was this thing. It was this guy here that we have to go to. He's not a thing. It was a human being. It was a living, breathing human being. Anything useful in here? This was the first mate's cabin, wasn't it? I understand that, but I want the bragging rights of being able to figure it out, you know. Oh, wait, can I open these doors? Oh, that's hold on, I didn't know I could do that. Could I always done that? There's not really anything too useful in here, it seems. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that cross was about. I was going to mention that doesn't look like a lock, but I also remembered that there was a period of time where... okay, it's just clipping through. There are some, like, cross-shaped locks out there. Not really much in here. Can't jump, and I can't climb the ladder, so... Nothing there. And then... not really anything in here either. That I know of. Just wait for the piracy chapter. Is that when I have to go on a torrent website and download a pirated version of the game so I could get access to certain parts of the game that you don't usually have access to? Did some of these places unlock? Do some of these doors unlock as you learn more, or is that just always the... Was I just stupid? I just didn't check. I can feel a little bit of racial profiling coming on. What room is this? This is the steward's cabin. Oh, that does not help. Oh, that's the steward's outfit. Okay, I thought that... yeah, no, that doesn't help. I thought that was like a Chinese attire, or that was like one of those Indian sashes that they put around their waist. But if this is the steward's cabin, if this is where the stewards live, then that's a steward's attire. And I don't think that's too useful at the moment. I've checked in here because this is where you find this guy. There doesn't seem to be anything. Yeah. When you hear a lock click after the first time exploring a memory, somewhere a door is opened. Oh, okay. I thought that was just it letting me know that I could leave the memory. Oh. That's something. I don't know what that is. But that's a necklace of some kind. If I see that... Oh, it's the bosun. I think I've already figured out who the bosun is. Would I have known that it was the... If I look at the bosun, then would I... Can I, like, click on the bosun in here to... I wanna... No. Where's the bosun? He's around here somewhere. Would I have known that... I mean, that might just be useful for other information at some point. So... Okay. So I've checked all these... No, wait. I came out of that one. That's the bosun's quarters. This isn't this one. Okay. Oh, this is the... Yeah, I'd love to live in here. Okay, there's not a huge amount in there that I know of. It's a historical thing. Okay. Is it like is it some sea thing? Okay, that's still locked. Well, I don't know what the word. I can't remember what the word is. A bosun's whistle. Oh, okay. I've never seen the bosun cry. Say right. There's two different songs that I had in my head there, but don't worry about it. All right. So there's nothing, and there's a door over there, but that's a useless door. Let's go see who this hanged man is. Can I climb up the rigging? I suppose we'll find out if I ever have to go up there. Let's see what was going on in the murder chapter.
You have been found
Oh, that's the
guilty by
name.
self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Oh, they're letting the goat air out. Is that a monkey? Oh, it is. Okay. So there's, this is that's the artist. I was wondering if he would have been there. Okay, there's a lot of information that we got there. So, this guy here, is that a, no, okay, I can't see. Okay. Hello. This is the guy from Fable 3. Hi. The Comstock number 2. Okay, so we'll figure it out once I've stopped having a stroke. There's a lot of information to get from there. I like that little music tune there, that thing that plays, the little fanfare. So who is he? This is Hoxing Lao. Presumably, he's got a bag over his head, so it might not be, but I'm gonna trust them that this is someone that's not on the list. Great, thank you. There he is. Okay, and he was shot, not poisoned. He was shot by gun. By everyone. Does it... It's just... Enemy? Yeah, sure. Trust the captain, the man who killed himself. No, but he may have killed himself because he went mad. But that's the thing, oops. No, the game doesn't lie, so that is Hoxing Lao, I think. The game is pointing to this guy, so at least I know that he might have a bag on his head, but that is something. This here is... Are you the... You are... One of... I think those hats... I think this hat here indicates the status of importance. I think the bit... The fancier the hat, the more important you are. But these here are... I think are... stewards. Yeah, because he's wearing the outfit that was in the steward's cabin. But that would make these other guys not the stewards. Okay, there's a lot of information here. I'm gonna move on to the thing. We'll find out who the stewards are because there are a lot of them, and more things might have appeared. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. I know what I'm thinking of. The guy, like Paul and the other guy who we caught, but they were wearing different outfits. They were wearing what looked like, you know, in the picture, they're wearing what looks like prisoner attire outfits. But I don't think they're all prisoners. That's just what they look like. No, because we figured... No, didn't we know who Brennan was? Didn't we already figure out who Brennan was? How many Brennans were there? I thought there was only one Brennan. There's a Buteman. Oh, excuse me. There's Henry Brennan. Paul Brennan's not a person. Shut up. Shut up.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt?
That sounds
Senor
it.
Nichols, is that you?
Oh, he's Spanish.
What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things. Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Spanish person and a British person. One guy called Nicholas. Well, Sir Nicholas. I think that's what how the Spanish works. Let me look. Hello? Oops. Wait, is it gonna... Oh, it might actually just let me. Before I check. He's wearing a pointy hat. He's wearing a mate's hat. He's wearing a hat that could be the mate's hat. And it is a level 1, so I can't imagine that being difficult, that being too much. And it won't let me look at him for some reason. Oh, hello. Got a Chaos Emerald in here. What is that? Oh, is that... Did someone throw that? That's the shell. That's the shell that they were talking about earlier. Is that what's glowing in the sea? Did they throw that overboard? Okay. Oh, maybe I can see what is... Yeah, I can see from here. I have enough information to know that he is the fiddle player. Is Spanish. I actually don't know if there was more than... If there is anyone Spanish on... There's not, but there is Sierra Leone. I don't know if that helps. I don't... Also, I have no idea... Oh, no, Austria's not anything to do with Spain. Formosa? No, that's... They look Chinese. Not like visually, as in the names look Chinese. Alright, we'll keep it going. So, currently... Oh, are they framing the guy? Are they framing the Chinese guy for the first mate's murdering? Hi, Halo. How's it go? How are you doing? So yeah, the senor guy, the mystery senor language says who's there, you know, and then what was he doing? We'll find out. Something unlocked, so that's information to know. Where are we now? What deck is this? We're on the main deck. Okay, but there are more dead people in here. Oh, that's him. Yeah, no. So he couldn't have killed. He isn't the murderer. It's him. He's the murderer. You're a murderer, I say. And then we've got the mysterious glowing rock, which was... Okay, so here's my theory. I'm not ignoring you, Halo, don't worry. Here's my theory right now. Oh, there's the anchor. There's the anchor ropes. This rock here has something to do with China. This guy was guarding it. He got the Sea Madness whispers from it. Went crazy, beat him to death to see what was inside it, and then had to kill him to cover up what he was doing. I assume this door here unlocked in the overworld. Okay. Did they add 5 inches of height to the only leg that they shattered? They've straightened your leg, but they have made it even more difficult to do anything with. But yeah, it's this guy here that I'm struggling with because I don't know. I mean, it could be the Italian guy. I think it might be the Italian guy, actually. I think it's him. And he got knifed by the first mate. No, the second mate. Yeah. Why was the Italian? Because it was the only other European nation I could think of that I hadn't thought of. We knew him, got him. Oh, we guessed he was Pete. We guessed which brother it was. Who was the other guy that we got? We got Laws. We got the Italian guy. Who was the other guy? Dun 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 dun. Dun. So we know the captain, we know the first mate, we know the bosun. We know the artist, we know Abigail, we know the Italian guy. You can be sad all you want about me guessing, but it was a 50-50, really. Like it wasn't a guess where I was like, oh, it could be it was a placeholder guess. So it was luck that it worked. Listen, I'm a gambler. I don't care. Luck is just as good a feeling as anything. Okay. Dun, dun. I still figured out enough. Wait, did I? No, but here it hasn't. It hasn't marked it off. It still says. Oh no, but he was unknown. So I still need to figure out. I figured out that I know who he is. Yeah. I figured out. I know who he is, but I don't know where he's gone yet. So I haven't figured that much out yet. So we've still got that. Anyway, don't blame me. Blame the game for telling me that I got it right. If they wanted it to be easy, they wouldn't have made it 50-50. But Halo, I hope that you've healed up well. I hope you are able to walk in a straight line after this. This is Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a game. came out 6 years ago, actually. It was in the title of my first impression video. It actually came out 6 years ago to last month. So this, oops, let's do this. So Halo, this is a game where we are playing as, I think it is, we are playing as an insurance agent of some kind. And the whole point is, you'll notice that the bitrate of this game is absolutely abysmal. It tanks the bitrate a lot. We're playing as an insurance agent after this boat disappeared. The boat disappeared, and then we had to go on board once it reappeared to determine the name of the cause of death and how everyone died, which is the cause of death if you think about it. We have to figure out who everyone is and how they died or what happened to them by looking at bits of the past that get revealed to us when we find a dead body. And by extension, find out what happened to the ship. But I feel like learning what happened to the ship is, in a sense, a byproduct of trying to figure out who everyone is. Yeah, do you think do you think this would hold up in court? Is that if I had a magic compass that revealed it to me in a dream? How do I get out of here? It is very neat. Okay, is that? Yeah, that's the end of murder. All right, Ella. Is there anything for me to gain around with this? Did I never mark out how he died? Which one? Yeah, I did. This guy here was knifed. This guy here was shot. And this guy here was shot. Yeah, I did. Don't worry. Also, when thinking about this, I was just thinking. Thinking about other European nations, but then I also had a very brief thought that I may I heard the word Senor, I saw him, and then Assassin's Creed 2 came into my brain, and so I just assumed that it could be the Italian guy. I don't know why Assassin's Creed 2 came into my brain, but either 2 or Brotherhood, I don't know. 2 Brotherhood or Revelations, I can't remember, but yeah. So we figured out a number of things. But we still have a lot to gain because we've got this place to go to figure out. There's a lot in here.
You have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Okay. So during this, also it says right there, it says his name right here that I put together that the third second mate was trying to frame him for murder, but not once did I remember that the name of the guy he murdered was mentioned. Never mind. It's just fine. It doesn't matter whether I figured it out because of Assassin's Creed 2 and a guess, or because it says his name here. It doesn't matter. So this person here, is shouting that he's done nothing wrong, and then someone else says it's too late. There is only what looks like one Chinese woman here, or at least one woman talking, who's shouting, and it's her, which would make her Mrs. Lin. She'd be a passenger, which would make her Bunlan. No, wait, did you say Lin or Lim? Am I insane? What was going on? It is Lim, okay. In my defense, during this, when he mentioned the name of the guy, in my defense, this bit here did have a lot of information thrown at me, and some of it was in Chinese. Mr. Wolf, when you're ready.
Sentence you to death by firing line.
This guy here is Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Christian Wolf? Gunner.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Is this guy... Is a funny hat, man. His hat isn't quite as funny as this guy's hat, or, you know, the more impressive hats. Am I going insane? Yeah, I am going insane. Don't worry about it. If I knew these hats, it would help a lot. For a second there, I was looking at the hats and being like, does the number of hats indicate which mate they are? Like, if it's a tricorn hat, does that make it does that make him the third mate? We figured out you're the first mate. First mate has the captain's like hat, and then this guy here we think is the third mate, and then this guy, no, not this guy. This guy is presumably the second mate, which would make this guy. Oops. If I haven't already figured this guy out, it would make this guy potentially the second mate's steward. And then this guy here is third, wasn't he? That's third. So would this guy here, is this guy the same? He is the same guy as earlier, which would make sense. And then that would potentially make this guy, who are you? I don't know who you are, actually. I've got no idea. You're a steward of some kind. But if we... Can I... there's no... Yeah, there's no... it would either make him the captain's... Any of... there's several stewards, okay. Oh, no. That's not what I mean. There's still a couple different of these, okay. Because he's the... It seems like the people who are the first mates or whatever are... Well, the mates, they all have a fucking boy with them. Oh, you don't have the little... You don't have the fucking boy dress on. No, you don't wear... You're not wearing the steward skirt. Is that Lars? That's Lars, okay. He doesn't... They don't have the little... thing. You are... Who are you? I haven't got any information about you. You've only appeared in this one so far. You're the surgeon, but I don't think I meant to know that yet. He's either the surgeon or the carpenter, but I'm going to put him down as that. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're neither of those. I don't think you're either of those. I think you're, you. And this guy here is probably the cook. They're also hanging out together, which would make sense. I'm not guessing, I'm profiling. There's a difference. There's nothing wrong with trying. Because if I'm right, just think about it. Why is there a monkey on board? And who let the goat out? Where did this goat come from? It's not required, but it does help. It would help a decent amount. We already know who this is. That's the bosun. These guys here seem like seem rather. I don't know who they are, so there's no reason for me to guess. Anyone else around that I need information for? I don't think there's anything else around that I can use. This person here definitely seems new. I know I don't know anything about them yet, but do I know anything about you? Have I checked you before? Okay, I think I have got everything I could get out of this scene. So let's head back. Okay. So let's go check in that let's go check down below deck. Because something opened up, didn't it? Have I opened these doors? Yeah, I have. Oh, did all of this open up? Okay. So these are open. Oh, blood speckles. I'm following some speckles. I've found a man. Let's open up a new timeline. Let's find out what's going on.
Secure the hold. Someone shoot the damn thing!
I like the sound effects. What is that? It's a spider crab. Did he get stabbed? Did he get? Oh, he got shot by accident. He was hiding and got shot by accident. So there's people here. That's the bosun. Wait, I don't know if that is the bosun. What's happening now then? I don't know why I said bosun. That's not. But he's the gunner. Oh, he isn't. Anyway. I didn't expect there to be more large monsters involved in this game. I thought the Kraken would have been like something. But then again, if it's about this like strange rock that's on board, it seems, or this artifact. Soldiers of the Sea. Okay. We've already figured out who the gunner is anyway, so there's no reason for that. What's the lazarette? Is that a place? Yes. So we don't know who he is. It'd be a very difficult thing for me to discover at the moment. But there are a lot of people around that I'm going to have to check out. Excuse me. But I feel like there's very little that I could know about this. But he was shot by someone. Yeah, I imagine there's quite a few people dying here. Let's go have a look. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Are you who I'm looking for? Oh, you're the guy from earlier who I identified. I'm going to say... Oh, okay, so I can't actually go any... I can only really... Okay. Who I will say correctly identified as the butcher. Okay. There's a lot going on in this thing, and I don't get much of it. I don't get much of a view. But I suppose I would get some more from in here. Where's the magic helper ball? Come on. Okay. You got hit by a needler.
I've got you.
Language.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
What is that? It's a hand cannon. Oh, there's a lot of people dying here. But this is after. This is okay. This is after they've killed it. Okay. And there's not a huge amount of areas I can go in here. Okay. They're spraying it with, splashing it with water for some reason. Is he trying to get into the cargo hold or not? But there's this guy here. Who are you? Oh, you're the gunner or the bosun? I think he's the. I think that's the bosun. Okay. So this is the guy I've assumed is the butcher, but he got impaled. Is impaled an option? Spiked, that'll do. Anything to take from the scene just while I'm here? I don't think so. Although someone did bleed either away or towards this. There's a sword there. Might be him. No, I don't think he's bleeding. Alright. Is it you that he wants to take me to? I think so, yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you really have to? It's right here. Okay. Oh, it's the body of the beast is here. Okay. What is going on here? Did they set it on fire? Oh, so that's why they were splashing it with water. Oh, maybe that is. Oh, there is a lot. A lot has gone on here. They are not tentacles. They are part of the anchor. Okay, or at least I assume that's the anchor. He is injured. He is carrying the hand cannon. There are two people there without heads. Those guys there look like they're trying to fend off something else, which I'm not looking forward to. I think we know who this guy is, I think. There's another dead guy here. Okay. It is a weirdly... That music doesn't... It fits, but it doesn't fit. You know what I mean? To be fair, it makes the whole game feel like an adventure. Yes, you know, it doesn't feel like you're going through this like spooky tale of trying to figure out what's happened. It feels like you're on an adventure. This person, I wasn't looking. How did this guy die? Did he also get spiked? Hair off. Or did he burn to death? I assume that's a spiking. I can't... I just... Yeah, there's a spike going through him. Is he... Wait, is he even the guy involved? No, I don't want to do that. Oh. Never mind. Okay. Oh, it's just a 2-for-1. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't wait to go and deny some people some insurance claims. That's me on my way to Halo's bedside right now. Here we go. I don't know if my first instinct would have been to... Oh, they're getting bareheaded. Oh, there's a guy riding it. Or is the guy it? Okay. You never want to set fires on a border ship, but... Persian sword? Persian sword. Persian sword? You don't got a Persian sword. No, these guys are getting very, what is going on with this? I was going to mention something about the beheading, but... Oh, there's more of them. There's loads of them. Did people turn into those? Because there's people looks like that they are them. He's opening up. They're trying to go deeper down. Oh, okay. So they're making their way down below, like further. That's why he shouted, "Go to the lazarette." So whatever this is started at the top. Presumably came into from the sea. I mean, they are spider crabs. But we currently have no idea who these people are, but they were decapitated by Beast. Nope, that's not what I wanted. They were decapitated by Beast. I think that is all we can gain from this. Oh, hey, there's the... Wait, I think we already know who that is. Yeah, that's the gunner. He's handing stuff out from the armory. Is that Dwayne? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Imagine having a sword fight with a giant spider crab. Okay, he's tossed the fire at it, trying to set it on fire. This here is someone. Oh, excuse me. Are we just like... Yeah, we're just being led upwards. Okay. They have the ability to spit spikes as well, which is interesting. There's a cow skull there. That's probably important. Oh, I won't go sailing anymore. I won't obey the ocean's call. I'm staying right here. You know what? I would also mutiny by the time that I got to the end of this voyage if all this happened. What language is that? Swedish?
What's going on?
Stay back. It's already done with the neck.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
What's that about Nick and Boss? Okay. What did they say? That's not useful. Is it this one? Nope. Which is this? I'm in the wrong scene? Oh, you're right. I forgot it does that. Okay. You're the coward person from before. Yeah, you are. This person here is a coward. I've noticed that throughout all of this. During the execution scene, he was cowering. Presumably going to be important somehow. It's Lars again. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Anyone got a cut? Anyone got a Serbian sword? Hello and welcome to SerbianSword.com. For all your Serbian sword needs. Okay. On Demon. On Damon. Matt Damon. Okay. Beat to quarters. I assume that means do something. I assume that means get ready and do something. So he's saying it's already done for, Nick. But the way that it was said, it didn't. Is it? Am I? Yeah. When he said it's already done for, Nick, it sounded like he was referring to Nick as a different person and not that this guy was Nick. And given the fact that I don't know who he is, metagaming. But it seems like he's talking to someone. I don't know who. Like him, maybe, would mean that he is the boss. Because he's like reaching to grab him, but it's too late. So I can assume that this guy here is probably the boss of some kind. Unless it's him. Who we did accidentally figure out is Nathan. That's Lars again. And then there's the coward and everything. Alright, let's move on to whatever's next. We'll piece it together after there. Oh, there's like loads. There's even more of them. I need to remember that in that one then in some of these, I need to check around a little bit more because there are still things to find. Nicolas Cage is canonically dead in this this game's universe, and he died in like 1806. Or whenever this game takes place. I'll turn this light on. Okay. So a lot is going on here. Including this guy being impaled by what looks like a lance. And we have finally figured out, we have enough information to know who he is. It's probably Nick, actually. You know what, I'm going to put him down as Nick, I think. That's him, but I don't think it is him. But we'll find out. Unless it's him. That's the only other person I think I could see being Nick. Is that guy. Oh, wait, no, there's one there as well. Put him down as Nicholas Bovril. Nicholas Bovril. Being impaled. This guy's getting tossed. Or did he fall off the rigging? I'm going to say tossed. But it does look a lot like a fall and not a toss. And then there's Lars again over here, looking rather... No, wait, you're not Lars. You're the circus performer or whatever. Oh, he's looking after the goat. He's doing ninjutsu. He is. This just happened while he was showing off. Okay. So we're assuming that's Nicholas Bovril. And he got impaled. Or stabbed or whatever. Spiked. Oh. Who have I gotten right? Or is it just... the butcher. And then him. The gunner. I'm surprised because I forget. See, I was right on the butcher. I wasn't guessing, I was profiling. There is a difference. And not the racial kind this time. I was looking at the way that he was. At first I thought he was going to be the surgeon, but then I noticed just that he was hanging around the animals. But no, it's not racism. It's not, because I saw him next to the goat and I went, he's standing next to the goat, therefore he's probably he's airing out the goat with the monkey. Hi, Lawmaster. Welcome. I knew, because I'm epic like that. I have the ability to figure it out. But anyway, so we now know that that's Christian Wolf, but that's fine. We got told he was Christian Wolf. So that's good. I mean, he could have just liked goats. But, you know, I think this game should be updated to say that you can figure out who he is the moment that you see him. Because you can. Or at least when you see him standing next to the goat during the execution scene. Okay. Is it this guy? I assume. Yes. I've got the jitters. Zoinks. I assume I'd bury. Come on. I know where it is. You say that, but our player is a woman, so it's messy. It's the captain made her wear a bib. That sounds like a Frenchman. That's unfortunate. Oh, we are on the rigging. Okay, so he got struck by lightning. I don't actually know if that's how that works, but I'll let it pass. Is this the other guy? Is this the guy's brother? No, I don't think it will be. Oh, there's him. There's him. He's here. He's a guy who sits in the rigging. Does that mean that... Wait, who did we think he was? I can't remember, but it looks like he is probably a thing. I think it might be him, and that might be a little bit of profiling. I know, but I'm just because he's got the tattoos on him. I thought it was Martin. That is true. No, but then we figured out who Martin was. Death by a wizard. Then again, he does have a little bit of a Rasputin look to him, so he could be him. Like he's also got the cross on his head. Okay. Maybe he is just furrowing his brow. Okay, so who we got? We got someone who's hanging out with the Chinese group. That's how I know he's Chinese, and for no other reason. Same with him? No, but he's wearing a similar attire. Any of you got Persian swords on you? I don't know anything about you, and one of these guys is probably that guy's brother at the very least. Okay, so this is the start. Have we got all of the Soldiers of the Sea chapters now? Or parts? No, not yet. We've got one. Either one more, or it'll unlock one more after this. Mother on board. It's how I adore. Mother of Pearl. Oh, there's a guy there. Every time I see them with all like the bits around them, I think that they've got like flies around them. That guy there. I mean, I would assume that guy is rather close to death. You are quite right. In fact, most of them. Any more? Oh, I can see what they... Okay, so they were like hoisting the rigging. They were doing something. Presumably they were in a storm, and they were trying to sort the rigging out. Oh, there's a guy there as well. Can I see? Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy who gets stabbed. So I probably don't really need to actually care too much about him. Do I have enough information? I don't think this is the sound that rigging would make when I was walking on it. Oh yeah, I've got to mention how these guys die. You there. You died by presumably electrocuted. And we don't seem to have enough information about who that is. This guy we've seen a lot throughout the whole course of the game. I say a lot, I've seen him a handful of times, but I can't remember how many times that is. Can I look at him? Come on. Come on. Come on, focus. Anyway, whatever. It's this guy here. I've seen him a number of times. He is a rank 3 difficulty. He may still have more things. He may show up several more times, but he is one of the guys that disappeared. Wait, this guy disappeared during this, but I can't remember him actually. Was he in here? No. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out in time. Can I tap? I keep forgetting. Okay. We have. Why do we know who he is? Why have we figured out who he is? Okay. I feel like that's probably not a bad idea at some point. Just follow them around to figure out what it is you can find out about them. Okay, so what happens here then? We have these guys are up here, but they don't show up again after. You know what? I want to mark. Yeah, it was you. I want to mark you as an unknown top man. And same with this guy if it would let me. Not that. Unknown. Wait. What am I looking for? I was looking for something. Where's it gone? Okay. Now, something is it? He's wearing what appears to be a turban, which is something that I would associate with the East, which is where Persia was. I think it's modern day Iran or Iraq. I think it's Iran. So it's possible, but I don't know if I know that because of, you know, predisposed tendencies. I don't know what predisposed tendencies means. I suppose predisposed tendencies would be a very polite way of saying racism. But that's the thing. I could. I've still got more. There's still a lot more to know about him. And is there anyone else back here? I don't think so. What am I looking at? Oh, I thought it was like the top of a turnip. Okay. Some wood have come off of these staring sticks. So I'm just throwing it on the floor so I step on it and get splinters. Okay, so we now have 7 wayward souls disappeared during the event. Wait, that's Doom. Okay. Alright. Was this the guy? This is the guy that was on deck? Yeah, this is part 2. Can't see what's going on, but this guy here is actually, he really was falling from the rigging. I don't know if knowing what that is around your neck would be helpful. Do all these guys make their way below deck? Who are you? I've never seen you before. Yes, I have. Never mind. I know that we're looking at a different chapter. That's why I stopped. Okay, there's Lars. And then there's... I don't think anything over here. Do you... There was someone... Hold on, I actually want to go below deck. It's probably not the most efficient way of doing this, but... I want to go below deck because I know that there was one part here that I didn't do it right for. But I can't... Oops. Because I accidentally clicked by accident. I accidentally clicked. And so, I didn't get to put him down as spiked. Oops.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already going to Nick.
Okay. Yeah. Oops. So he is... Where do we see him? Oh, we see him during murder. Okay, that's not really that useful.
Hey.
At least not yet.
No, get there. Hey,
Is that useful to know? No, I assume this guy here is the one that threw the axe. I don't think that's actually too useful. But it's at least something. The Persian sword isn't here anymore. Maybe the Persian sword was a red herring. You are... Who are you? Oh, you're Nathan Peters. Do you think I could tell who his brother is by similarities? Do you think this is his brother? Okay. We don't know who this is yet, do we? No. But we do know that this guy, potentially, if he was talking to him, that means that this guy does have some level of seniority over him. So that's just something to take into to remember. This here is Nicholas. We know who that is. That's the lantern. Nothing there. Who are you? You're the coward? No. Who are you? What? Who are you? Did you appear during these earlier scenes? We're gonna find out. Who are you again? A guy. I'm not gonna remember who that is, am I? Okay. So then after this one we had this? Yeah. No. This one. Or was it further down here? Was it this one? Yeah, we had this because then they run down here. And then had to fight this. Can't see anything further up there. You are someone. Does having you be over here makes help me in any way? Where are we on the map? Were you coming from anywhere that I could determine as useful? No. Okay. I didn't know, maybe maybe he was hanging out in Clarence's quarters or whatever, and it's like, oh, I know that he's friends with Clarence. Or that he is Clarence, I suppose. Wait, did I go back? No, this one is forward. Because this here is what has happened afterwards. Okay. Oh, him, 36. 36. There we go. It is. He's got the sword. He has the sword. So we have... I did, but I was trying to... I had other things in mind. Don't worry about it. Shut up. Isn't this before the Kraken? So... Because this here is Soldiers of the Sea, and the Kraken's in Doom, innit? Yeah, Soldiers of the Sea and then Doom. So... These guys here... Is he dead? I don't think he is yet. I mean, he's been impaled in the heart, so he might be soon dead. Either way, when in doubt, it's probably a wizard. Oh, Excuse me. That's not a bread corp rule. That one is not an official bread corp rule. Pig. We've got the gunner in there. Maybe it is just an elaborate insurance scheme. We apparently know who he is. But why? Unless he's... unless he's the gunner's mate. Because, like, he's the one... Like, if he's the guy handing out the guns... But then again, he's not really dressed like that. Do we know who you are? Are you... Yeah, okay, you're the bosun. Is he just dressed like an average crewman? You're the first mate. You are being thrown, but we don't know who you are, but you did get knifed. Oh, you're the guy who gets... You're the guy who dies here, okay. Okay, it doesn't really help me a huge amount. Both of these two we are unsure of, I think. What's your fancy hat? Yeah, you think an emergency is cause for you to remove your hat? Put your hat back on. How are we supposed to know who is the first mate? Hat on. And then... Who's that? Oh, you're the guy who explodes, but I don't know who that's meant to be. Although he is wearing rather fancy clothing. Does he usually wear a hat? He's not wearing a hat in this. But he's wearing rather fancy clothing, which makes me think that maybe he's the accountant. You're the accountant. Oh, he could be the surgeon. Or the surgeon's mate, because they used to wear rather fancy clothes as well. And the guy... Do we know who threw the axe? No, we got the guy who threw the axe is dead, so we don't have to worry about him. His sleeves are rolled up, like a surgeon's would be. There's no reason for an accountant to roll up his sleeves. Maybe that coward's maybe the coward that's scattered around is the accountant. Because, like, I'd imagine that a boffin isn't going to be too pleased with being in this situation. It's not pulling out my arse conspiracy theorist-esque thing. It's carefully thought out and crafted theories. I've got no idea who you are. The thing is that if it works, you can't argue with me. There are a number of people that could be wearing just as fancy clothing. Also, this guy is not an accountant, I'm almost certain. I mean, he could be, but I think he might be one of the stewards. Listen, it's a good idea to try and kill it with fire, but I don't think he was thinking of the future. Just imagine if that had spread. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. These are sailors. They weren't the brightest sparks. And then we've got this. This one here has been set on fire. So they do set this on fire, and that does help. Okay. We already know who you are. No, we don't. But apparently we should be able to know who he is. You are... Carpenter. Don't know about you. Oh, we do know about him. Okay. Okay. Motion seller? One thing about how the fire can spread to the gunpowder. Yeah, but just that would definitely solve the problem, though. At the very least. You're the guy that I thought was going to be the gunner's mate. You are the captain. That's nothing I can look at, but it does have an air of importance to it. Who are you? Did you get struck? A potion seller. Eric Gray strongest potions. Is he down here? No, is this him? Is he the guy that runs off? Yes. So here's the guy who runs off and ends up over there. This guy is dead. He was the butcher. I refuse to let you think that I just guessed that that was the butcher. I deduced that that was the butcher. You know, the Peter brother, one of the Peter brothers. That was a guess. That was an unfortunately lucky guess. But the butcher was an educated guess. Okay. I am at a point now where I'm a little bit confused as to what I'm supposed to be looking for. Listen, if a man's wearing a butcher's outfit, he's a butcher. You can hide it about it's like which man's the member of the army and it's the only guy wearing a soldier's outfit, but you haven't. It's like 3 hours in that you find out he's a soldier, but you know he's a soldier. So we can see what's going on here. We have fucking Schlatt here. Comstock here. Giving them random names does not help in any way, shape, or... See, the fancy clothes accountant one, that one doesn't make any sense. I will give you that one. I mean, it does make some sense, but I'll allow you to think that that's at least me making it up. I don't think a boat needs a candlestick maker. That seems a little bit dangerous. Is that the captain? That's the first mate. Who does the shooting, though? This guy is shot. He gets shot by someone standing over there. I can see their feet. There? I don't know. I mean, I do, but I don't. Does it let me zoom in, or am I going to have to just guess? Okay. There's the, oh, there's him. There's number 36. There's the bosun. Excuse me. Don't know who that is. And then we've got you. This guy might be the surgeon, to be honest. He's got a surgeon's vibe about him. It's not my fault if the devs gave people certain vibes either. Hello. That's the accountant. This is an accountant right here. I'm guaranteeing that's the accountant. I've changed my mind. If he's hiding. He's in the. Where's the map? Purser's office. Told you. You thought I was insane. You thought I was just making stuff up. Step 1, he's cowering. Step 2, he's out of the way. Step 3, he's dressed like an accountant. This is a game about deducing things, and you're annoyed that I deduce things. And he's in the accountant's office. He's wearing an ascot. So he's either looking for clues about ghosts or he's an accountant. There's only 2 people that wear ascots in this world, and it's Fred, not the YouTuber. It's either Fred, not Flintstone, the other one, or that guy, an accountant. It's you. Step 4, get chastised by Maya because I didn't deduce it right. Right there. I would like to actually check something about him. Let's see if we can actually get into the purser's office to see if he's in there still. Because he might have killed himself in fright. Oh no, he didn't. Alright. I'm just all I'm saying here, Maya. So here's why I think that someone wearing fancier clothing is likely to be an accountant. Yeah, sailors were typically less educated because they just didn't have. I mean, back then they just didn't have education. Education was only available mostly to the richer people who could afford to send their children to school. Therefore, someone who was going to be an accountant has to be someone who is higher educated. Or like a purser has to be someone who is higher educated. Someone who is higher educated is more likely to have more money, especially if your job is to work with money. Therefore, you're going to wear nicer clothes. Didn't see. I am smart enough to figure out, to make guesses based on small amounts of information. What is this? Surgeon's quarters? Okay. Can I actually go... Can I... Ooh, that's actually something I should have a check at. If I... From, like, here. But clothes maketh the man. Clothes do indeed maketh the man. Seeing if anything was going on in there. I can't go any further than that. Then, how do I get out of here? Oh, over here. So, where's the guy? I know who I'm looking for. I know the guy who shot the creature that then accidentally shot the other guy. But I can't remember who he is. Excuse me. He's in here somewhere, though. I know he is. It's not you. Is it him? It's either him, who is Olus. This whole plot was actually set up by him specifically so that he could shoot that guy that's hiding. It's either him or the other guy that I've forgotten the name of. But he's wait, no, hold on. This guy here he's being given a gun. This guy here is being given a gun, therefore I think I am. So I think that if the guy who is being given the gun is who I think he is, which is the gunner's mate or assistant, then that would mean that the guy who killed this guy would be... The only other option is Lars. Wait, no, not Lars. The guy who killed Lars. No. I think this guy, I think I'm right. At least in thinking that this guy was shot by him. But I am it is going on the assumption that the other guy, this guy, is him. But I have yet to determine that he is the gunner's... The guy being given the gun is Olus. But I do think the guy being given the gun by the gunner is the same guy that shot him by accident. That's the thing. I know that's what I'm saying, is that I know that I think the guy who did the shooting is the guy being given the gun, but I haven't got confirmation that he is the gunner's mate yet. He does give multiple guns to multiple people, but I'm going on the assumption that the information they want me to have is that he was given that gun so that then he could then shoot it afterwards. I'm just going on, that's my gamer logic working there. Let's have a quick look in some of the doors, if there are any that I haven't opened. I know that there's one that has the mysterious artifact in it. And there's these doors here. So this here is the armory of some kind. Yep, that's an armory, all right. Okay. So I don't think there's much there. Makes an ass out of you and me. That's what assumptions do. But you know what? Assumptions make the world go round. Here's the carpentry den. Okay. It's called, it is known as a carpentry den. It's a little known thing. You know, most people would just colloquially refer to it as a workshop, but no, it is known as a den. Where did that murder... Here, it took place down here, okay. Oh, there's a lot of things for me to look in here. The carpentry cave. So, we've got the brig, I assume? A man's foot. I'll come back to that in a minute. I remember that there's a foot in the corner. I'm saying that to myself because I know you already know there's a foot in the corner. Oh, it's gone. It's not in there anymore. Unless it's... No, it wouldn't be. Okay, so that has gone. Oh, interesting. This one doesn't have a body on top of it. It is just a spider crab. But it does have the harpoon thing. Okay, I'll come back in here in a second as well. I think they should hide a single toe bone somewhere. Or like a single one of your one of these. I can't remember what they're called. One of these. There's like 1,000 little tiny bones in this part of the wrist. Carpal bones, I think. Okay. Is this just general storage? It's the bosun's store. Or something like that. Is it the metatarsals? I once read a book on human anatomy for when I was pretending that I wanted to be an artist. So this is what the captain is up to. But there's so many little bones in the hands that I forgot. I thought that I feel like the hands and feet share names of bones. Because like the fingers are like the flanges or something in it. Is there something in here? I was talking about hands when I was in here. And then... What? Who's dead here? Oh, is there a... Hold on. Oh, it's a stowaway. Okay. Oh, wait. Is he a Peter brother? Who's hoisting? Who's up there? There's Lars. Lars is here. Peter brother. It doesn't let it. It's fine. Lars, there is Lars here, and a man that there is a man who I thought just based on his proximity would be brother to the Nathan. And then there's that proves that he was guarding the box. I assume we're at port at the moment, just pulling stuff up on a new story, I think. Oh, this is the very beginning. It would also make sense in the timeline based on the fact that the way that they were talking about the way that who is it? Nathan. The way that Nathan was talking about his brother's death would imply, or at least to me, implied that it was a long time ago. On the cargo deck, an unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. Might not be him then. It might not actually have anything to do with him. Another person's dead here. We're loading. We haven't even set sail yet. And there's already several people dying. Or is it him? Oh, okay. It was just him. It seems a little bit... What? I thought it was going to be like a Mary Celeste thing. I can't help but think about the Mary Celeste because there's just a barrel missing. And in the Mary Celeste story, there was one of the ethanol barrels was empty. Come on. Here we go. I say Mary Celeste story like it isn't a real thing that happened. Okay. The Mary Celeste is a real thing. The Mary Celeste is an event that happened. Okay. So the rope snapped and he got crushed and... Wait, it says that he was a stowaway, but he was standing beneath. Or is the stowaway a separate thing? So, okay, so this guy isn't the stowaway. The stowaway is a separate thing? What was that I was reading? Yeah. I think this guy... I think this guy then is Samuel. And he was crushed by cargo. That's just my theory. Oh, okay. And the stowaway like died of dehydration or something. There's a lot of people in here, but there's quite a few of them that are people that I. Oh no, there's not. There's actually not. But I thought a lot of them were people that I could name, but it doesn't look like it. For insurance purposes, we've reclassified a worker as a stowaway. There's this guy. This guy's the. Oh, we can finally apparently figure out who he is. Oh, actually, if I'm going on the assumption that he is Samuel Peters, it does not help. Never mind. I was going to say that I now know what outfit the seamen are wearing, but it doesn't actually help me that much. But he is in a lot of them, so. I can assume that he's a random seaman if that person there is in fact Samuel. Okay, I haven't got information to guess who these are. I don't know who you are. Yeah. I mean, I imagine stowaway deaths probably happen quite a lot historically. I mean, it still happens now where people stand on landing gear of planes to try and like go to the Bahamas for free, and then like they get crushed in the mechanism or freeze to death. Okay, and then there's him. Okay, at least I know that these people, the Chinese delegation, were on board the entire time. Okay. And then we've got several people, but I don't think they're important. I think all that's important here is that Lars is shown. Unless there is anyone else up there, but I don't think there is. Alright. By the way, the Mary Celeste is a boat boat that went missing many years ago. It was a sailing vessel that was carrying ethanol from, I think, America to Italy or somewhere over in Europe, and it disappeared, and eventually it was found with no crew on board, with no one really knowing what happened, but one of the ethanol barrels was empty. So it was a ship that the crew disappeared. But to be fair, the crew disappeared and one of the lifeboats was missing. So they probably went away. And I think a lot of people, I think, based on what I can probably tell, it may potentially have been an attempt at an insurance scam. Because there was like its sister ship set sail like shortly after, and I don't know. There was things that happened. I have not moved out, Carl. I am just in a different room of the house. I'm not in a hallway. I've moved. I'm in a different room now. A smaller, more boring room, but a different room nonetheless. I am now, I mean, I'm not that far away from my other room, but I can, like, reach the light switch from where I'm sitting now, and I can also just about reach the curtains. I mean, yes, technically I did move. You're not wrong. You useful to know anything about? I don't think so. Alright, how do I get out? Is the door there? There it is. This game is Return of Return of the Obra Dinn. I'm gonna fuse the entire house if I'm not careful. I'm not gonna bend over. What? No. My dad would yell at me if he saw that I was playing with a light switch. Is loose cargo? Loose cargo is only a two-part thing. You cannot you are not. I'm not going to do that. No. Okay. So there we go. That's chapter 1. Chapter 1 pretty much solved. Does the smell of semen follow me everywhere? Oh, of course. Oh, excuse me. That's the room I checked. I've checked that room. What was this crab doing? You can't wash it out. Okay. It's like meth. It gets caught in your hair. Wait, cocaine. Okay. I assume, is this the final like page of this? Are you the guy that died? I assume this is the guy that's dying. Do they just trap this? Is that how they deal with this? They just trap it in that room? Or is that its head exploding? Oh, he's got a hand cannon. I can see that now. Dun, 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 dun. And then we've got you here. Oh, it's him again. Wait, you were on the rigging earlier. How did you get down here? how did you get down here? He was he was straddling one of the things, the sails holder. I watched a video the other month. It's probably more like the other week. No, it's probably the other month. On animagraphs. See, that's the name of the channel where there's like 3D models where he talks his way through ships. That's how I know that's how I knew some of the lingo for this. Well, I say that some of it came from Sea of Thieves. Last time I played this, and I was like, oh, that's the capstan, and it's like I knew that because I was in Sea of Thieves. A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. This person, I don't know what killed this guy. I would say exploded. So I'm gonna assume that he was exploded, but I don't have enough information to know who that is. So I don't necessarily need to know. But he was around somewhere. He was around. Nathan was, and it's here. He's everywhere, but he is everywhere. He is also everywhere. But this guy is the one that that is confusing. Oh, can I see them behind? I can see them behind. That's how I know where they were. Just want to stick my fingers in there. Just go, every time you just need a pair of scissors, just come back here and use those. Alright, so I don't think there's a huge amount to know, but I do... If I went... Hold on. No. I was wondering if, like, he was secretly in all of these. And it failed to see him this every time. But he's not. He's in the first one, and then the last one, somehow. I mean, the thing is, he would have beelined to the cargo, but that means that he would have had to have sprinted past everything that was happening. Are you the guy? Are you the cause of all this? Okay. Well, there we go. We've... a lot of people died here. Maybe he did. Maybe he instant transmissioned. Maybe it's Goku. Okay. So we know what happened here. Also, those don't have. It doesn't have the body on top of it. He is the wizard. Okay. Anything? Well, is this just? It's just storage. Okay. Blood speckles, but I don't think that would be anything too much. Should we have a look at the foot? Whose foot is this?
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
I don't know what accent that is.
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
Swedish?
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's
John.
the rest of his leg?
Alright. Oh, I've got an organ this time. It's like a song that would play in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. There's the painter. The butcher. It's the Swedish wizard. Everyone's a wizard. It's a ship of wizards. This is a punishment from God. Okay. Unholy captives. We've got Satan on board. Okay. So I'm not 100% certain on how this person died. I was too busy listening to the music to really notice what happened. We've got this guy, that's the bosun. We've got the captain here. This guy here is something about a steward. One of these is the doctor. You're probably the doctor. As I suspected, I told you if this person is the doctor, I said he looks like a doctor. But it could also be this guy. Could also be. I can't imagine the doctor would be the one taking part in a fight. No, him. No, he might be a doctor because he's got his sleeves rolled up. He is definitely not the doctor. Listen, this person here and this person here could either be the doctor. Wait, no, they could both be the doctor because there's a surgeon and the surgeon's assistant, isn't there? I think this person here is the surgeon. This person here is the surgeon's assistant. I don't think that's too. I don't think there's too much like wrong with those assumptions. You say that. You say it. I'm quivering in excitement in the idea that the possibility that these are the doctors. Surgeon and surgeon's mate. Yeah. You're gatekeeping my ability to point out a surgeon. I know a surgeon when I see one. He's a surgeon. And this person here, probably surgeon's mate. Not you. This person here, probably surgeon's mate. What was the transcription of this event? Oh, can we not? No, we can't see that still. Unholy captives. Keep pressure here. No one actually dies here. Oh no, the guy who's dying is dead, so he can't talk. Or he's already, you know, yeah, he's dead. Because there is one guy. Because here's the thing: is presumably this guy here is the guy I said is the surgeon. He is saying keep pressure here because this guy here is applying pressure. So as potentially the guy. Now hold on, actually. No. Wait. Give me a sec. Give me a second. You. I think this guy is the one talking. I think this guy here is the guy talking. I still think he might be the... No, but he says steward. So it can't... This guy can't be the surgeon's mate. Because it's a surgeon's mate and not a steward. Which would also then mean that this guy is the surgeon's mate if my theory would be correct. And also, this guy here, I have enough information to point out who he is. He is the mate of someone. But I don't know who was speaking, that's the other problem. But the captain wouldn't be... The captain is standing around nonchalantly. Like... I do still think that this is potentially... It might not be the surgeon, but he's someone that would have a... is someone that would have a steward. Oh, wait. I saw... There's... Wait. Transcription. Okay. He's... The guy is Swedish. This guy here is Swedish. So we know... So this guy here... I think. Is there anyone else that could be speaking a language like that? No. So no. This guy here, Swedish. What do you mean racial profiling? Sorry, I can see that the language isn't English. Okay. He's speaking Swedish. Oops. Which would make that. But then he says, my steward. So then that would make sense that the captain was the one speaking. So these two could still be this could still be the surgeon and the surgeon's guy. Well, here's the thing. But he's the ship's steward. That's the thing is he's the ship's steward. But what the heck is a ship's steward? Because it doesn't. We can find out what a steward is: a servant to an officer or high-rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. So what would a ship's steward be? Is the back cover just that? Yeah, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, he's captain's steward. Never mind, he's the captain's steward. Therefore, it would be for the captain. So my point still stands. Because we don't know who these because in the transcription, because I have to go through the whole thing first. So I'm just making my assumptions now, and then we can. I'm using the information that I have, and the information that I have is telling me that due to the transcription, this transcription here. Yeah. Keep pressure here. New person talking. The captain. Hold him down. What's this madness? There. It makes sense. The captain has talked a lot, but that doesn't matter because he's the captain's steward, so it's fine. Always find John being in worse spots. I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Who's saying that? That's definitely not the dead guy because it would have an X next to it. So I don't know who that was. But someone in this scene is called John. Are you John? Could you be John? Oh, cock, I didn't mean to do that. What's happening up here? Oh, maybe he killed several people. Don't put a bench in the way. Could be. Okay. Where is it? No, wait. Where is it? Oh, there he is. Someone in that scene is called John. We're just not sure who. Seems like he potentially did. Oh no, this... Well, he might have done, but this was a complete... This is a very unlucky ship, isn't it? There's a lot of things that happened by accident. Okay. Who are you? You're the carpenter. Hold on. Just shut up. Oh, well, he's one of them. I don't know which one. I'll put you down as carpenter first. Unless there's another guy in here. Ooh. I think this guy might be the carpenter. I've got a couple reasons for the carpenter, for which one it is. And I think it's got to do, and not in a racist way, he's black, and I don't know if in this time period that would have been, they would have done that. I think they may still have been racist enough to have said that you can't be the head carpenter. Also, the guy was there was the guy who was soaring away was still soaring, and some commotion happened, and so he would have go and see what's happening outside. It's not racial profiling if I'm taking into account the historic context of the game. Because it's a English ship. Then again, it's not. No. They would still have been very racist in the early 1800s. It's the 1800s. This didn't happen like last year, so yeah. I wasn't paying attention what was going on over there. I do think that this guy is the head. I do think this guy is the carpenter, and then this guy is the other one. I can imagine. The thing is, I can imagine that the I don't know if it's sailors, but I know that pirates were a little bit more, as far as I'm aware, more accepting of each person. Only a little bit more. It was still pirates at the end of the day, but these are sailors. But I imagine that's the same sort of thing. Okay. Or are you saying it's racist to know history now, Maya? Hmm? Where's my water bottle? There it is. Isn't it 3 connected people, though? Well, I've just got, you know, we've got more things to learn, haven't we? So, we know who he is. He's fine. That's the artist. We know about him. That's the purser. But we don't know how he died yet. We apparently should know who he is. Wait, did someone get pushed? Is there a pusher up there? You pushing? I don't think so. Who are you? You are... I don't know. The cook. I've apparently got you down as the cook. You, I don't know. I still don't know who you are, but you're... I should have known by now. Okay. I don't know. I should have done him. I forgot. I keep forgetting. There's a lot of information to take in, and I'm not very good with taking in a lot of information. Did it?
Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Heaven now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Okay. Is that... Oh, it's a big fish. Did he die by fish? Who are you? You're... Yeah, see? Cook, told you. I was right. Probably. He died by fish. Slapped by trout. Fish slap. He was like, give it here, I can cook it up, then got slapped by a fish to death. I was right. Cook. You're just annoyed that I'm smarter than you thought I was. wasn't a guess. It was well, it was an educated guess. Where's slapped? Is there a? It's a strong fish to kill him with a slap, isn't it? What? I don't. Fell? What? Struck. Tail. Told you. Got the surgeon right. Surgeon's mate. Got the cook right. And I got the Peter brother right. Which means it's probable that I have also got the surgeon right. It just I haven't got enough of anything else right. Congratulations, me. There is still a lot going on, but I can probably guess that these guys around here are probably like someone like this. I'm not trying to name this person. But I can probably assume that this guy is an unknown seaman. And in fact, most people, I'd imagine, who are wearing this outfit are just generic seamen. Although he's got a hat on. He's got a hat on, which probably would indicate something. I like that the cook has always got this. See, that's the thing, is that I imagine that the butcher and the cook know each other quite well and are friends. Therefore, that's why when they were on the deck, I thought they were hanging out. Also, he was wearing, was he wearing something that looked like cook attire? Probably. But then it was this. It was the fact that he was holding this, and I didn't think that he was a little devil and was in fact probably, you know, the cook. The butcher's, well, I mean, the butcher's dead, I think. What are you wearing? Oh wait, oh you're the guy, you're him. Yeah, you're Nathan. And then anything that I can gather from you. I'm apparently supposed to know who he is. I don't really know how. I also don't seem to know how he's dead yet. But I do think he is a seaman of some kind. Let me just have a quick check at the glossary. To check. I want to remember what a midshipman is. Officer in training assists various officers and tradespersons in order to learn the ship operations. Someone around here, I think one of these people would be... This person here might be an officer of some kind. And then these ones might be officers in training. This guy might be an officer in training. Have we figured out who he is? No. He's been knifed. I think he might be an officer in training. Once again, fancy clothes, but not that fancy because he's got a little cravat on. But this guy here is standing as if he's overseeing. And these are stewards of some kind. And this is the coward steward, but we haven't figured that out. Figured out who he is yet. And this person's sprinting away as if he's done something naughty. Oh, it's him. Where's he going? What's over there? I wish I could press M to pull the map up. The ship. I understand from like a... Okay, so there are stairs. I think there are stairs that lead down over there. So yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, what next? Can I squeeze around? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's also guys up here. Okay. Oh, was he running away because he had committed the crime? Okay. Like they had just pulled a big fish aboard or something. He shed his merman dress and infiltrated the ship. Oh. Okay.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害人较对人无过好，是谁人滚死的啊？He talk about a shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Okay, that thing there has attacked everyone. They've hoisted in this. Oh, that is actually a merman. Okay, so they were hoisting stuff up. There's the captain there. This person here, I haven't got much information about him, but I have thought he was I have put him down as a top man. But okay, there's more dead people here. These two people here were similarly shot by a spike. Okay. I was wondering if, because one of the Chinese people was acting as a translator, so I was wondering if translator was a job title. So you were spiked, and you were spiked. So the translating guy isn't dead. So that would be the other this guy here. So this guy, come on, no, come on, there we go. This guy here was spiked. We don't know who he is, but are all the, yeah, okay. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Someone else take a... I used to be an adventurer like you until I took a spike to the knee. Is the guy around here? There's him from before. People are hanging out overboard. Okay. Then there's you, who apparently I'm supposed to know by now. Okay. Guy there. The fact that these guys are working the... This is a capstan. I don't know if this is a capstan, because I thought the capstan was only for, like, the anchor. I don't know what this is. Oh, I've already got him down as a seaman. This person here is Lars. You are also down as seaman. Have I got you down? I do as well. So they're all the people that were carrying the thing down. Hoist. Yeah, it's probably a hoist. You're the surgeon's mate. What's going... How... Yeah, he's got his with his surgeon bag. We've not... We've, I mean, he's also dressed... They're also dressed the same in a way, look. Like, he's got that little thing on his legs. He has as well. They're wearing a tie. I can't explain why that makes sense, but it does. It could be a winch as well. The problem with a number of my assumptions that I'm making is that they make perfect sense in my head, but I just can't explain why they make sense. Oh, am I going to have to go through all of these? Yeah, but I have to start pointing at people and saying surgeon at some point, so I might as well start at the beginning. Come on, we don't have to go 17 miles inland just to walk 3 steps to the right. Also, it was a left, but, you know. I don't know my left and right. I don't like the term. The term starboard don't work because stars are everywhere.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Wow, that didn't take long. Where am I now? Oh, I'm cosplaying as Jesus. It's over here. Dead woman? A dead merb women. Oh, there's the shell. Oh, there's several shells. There's a couple, I think. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Okay. And then that is one of the Chinese delegation with more mermaids here. Or mer people. Wait, what is going on here? Oops. That's the second mate. Isn't he meant to be dead? Well, I mean, he's kind of got shot in the torso. Okay, is this another new story, or is it the same one? No, it would have to be, wouldn't it? No, it is another new story. Wait, when did I first see the... whatever. We'll figure it out eventually. So we assume that this guy, if it is true... I mean, I would have had to have seen him before somewhere else on board to have known that he was Edward, so... I think I saw him somewhere. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he was shot by a gun from someone, but I don't know who. No, I mean, this thing here is I can. I saw him there, and then nowhere else apparently. Oh wait. Oh, he was the one who he was the murderer. He was the guy who murdered him, who murdered the Italian guy. And so he is like, who was the one who, so who was the guy who shot him? We don't know who you are. Oh, so he shot him in revenge for shooting the other guy, for executing the other guy. So that's why he got shot. No, wait, no. Wait, no. No, that can't be it, because the box is here, not inside. No, but then, no. Oh, maybe he was trying to. What was he doing? Why is he in here with that box that was in there? So this is after all that had happened, because he's got the box now. So it would be a revenge killing. But then why is he coming back? Oh no, because he might be coming back with more of the shell with the mermaids. Just seeing if there's anything floating around that I need to be aware of. And there's an unknown being up there. But yeah, so he is. We know about him, and we know about. Who are you? Oh, you're one of the other mates that we're not too sure about. He's either the fourth. I think he might be the fourth mate, because he doesn't seem like I think he's the fourth mate. I'm thinking he's the fourth mate simply because he doesn't look like he's dressed like the bosun is dressed completely different to the these guys, because that's the bosun there. So I assume that the bosun's mate has a similar a similar attire to the bosun at the very least, or would be dressed like one of these in this kind of attire. So that's my assumption there. So I'm making that decision now. So how did this person die? Okay, it's just here. I'm glad my character can speak Chinese. Is he on fire? Okay. So shells are doing something, but this is... Oh, is this Lynn? I think that might be Miss Lim. And that there is... Yeah, he's the third mate. Or is it the second? It doesn't really matter. And he is on fire, it seems, from the box being on fire. Was he going out... Did he, like, take this out to try and lure in some more mermaids to kill them and steal their shells? It's the magic box fire. Also known as chlamydia. So this person burned, I guess. Oops. No, I don't know Darius. Hi, better. Oh, we're just in here then. Oh wait, no, that makes sense. I don't use TikTok. So if anything relates to anything TikTok related, I will most certainly not know anything about it. Where's it gone? There it is. Okay. Okay. He's I don't it's doing something. Wait, who's that? Where have you come? You weren't here a minute ago. Actually, neither of you. These weren't here prior. So, is that are you? No, where? Hold on. Where do all these people come from? That's him, but where's her? Is that Lim? Are you Lim? No, you're a mermaid. Oh, there's Lim, but she's already dead. It's like sucking the soul out of these people. It's just like full of rocks or something, and he's got his hands deep in there. Do I know anything? We'll find out. I'm not convinced that I am autistic. I'm not trying to gaslight myself into it. So she just died. She's just dead. But it doesn't say why. Or it doesn't show why. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, that's the cat, is the guy. Start sucking off the merfolk. Did she get stabbed? I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, based on what I can see. Like, this person here got stabbed. Is one of her arms missing? No. There's the ore doesn't have, seemingly doesn't have anything to do with it. Would I rather have my mermaid wife have woman top, fish bottom, or fish top, woman bottom? I'd say woman top, fish bottom. How far? Where can I go? Not very far. She's just dead. That's the problem, is that she's just dead. I suppose that's part of the myth. Maybe I've got to figure out why she died. Okay. And next is this person. Although there was no more than 3 bodies on the deck.
You still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
What? He is now fighting him. And I don't think you could have a very good conversation with a fish-headed woman. There we now know that that's kind of what happened to the woman. Whatever that is, I don't really know. Bitten, eaten, died, just died to death. You got pulled in. I could probably assume you drowned, whoever you are. Okay, so he's like cowering, and then these two are fighting while mermaid's coming up. Bender, are you saying that if you, when you go to a pond and you see fish come up to the surface of the water and do that, like, looking for food, trying to get food, do you get a little bit excited? Because I wouldn't say that's a normal thing to happen. So he died somehow from this. O'Hagan, you're still breathing, and then it also refers to Nicholas, but we know who Nicholas is. This person here would probably be... No. Wait, someone here it would be O'Hagan. But that would, to me, say that they are Irish. That's Nicholas, isn't it? Yes. But if one of these here, if we have a name for one of them and we know that one of them's Irish, then surely one of... Unless because there's so many it could be, that means it doesn't want to just tell us. That's the thing, fish don't have legs, so you can't look at them. Anything useful here? I think it's he just seemed I assume that, like with this woman here, I don't find out as she dies. I find out shortly before. 'Cause she looks like she was clawed by a beast. And he looks like he was clawed by man. You're one of the Chinese group, aren't you? Yeah, you are. And one of these is wait. It's one of the someone here is O'Hagan. Which I think would be this guy. If it's anyone, I think it would be this guy. And I'm saying that because there's no reason for him to not talk to the guy on his own boat. If in an emergency where he wants to stay alive, he'd want to talk to the guy on his own boat and tell him to keep rowing. There's no reason why he'd want to say this, talk to this guy. Then again, this guy here does have a more stereotypical Irish attire, and he's smoking a pipe. You know what? I've changed my mind. I don't know who this person is, but I don't think it's Patrick. I think he's just an unknown seaman for now. I'm going to assume that this guy is, based purely off of what he's wearing. Oh, it's John Naples, the founder of the city of Naples. And he probably drowned. And it could be this guy, but I don't think it is. This guy definitely gives more of an Irish vibe than this guy. But I still don't, I can't, you know what, I'll move on to the next death, and maybe that would, no, of course it wouldn't, because it's going back in time, or whatever.
Keep rowing! Where is it? There! Something there!
Oh, bang.
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay. So, several things happened there, including something that sounded just a little bit... an accent that wasn't English, excluding the Chinese talking. I assume we're looking at what happened to this guy, in which he was skewered. He was skewered. This guy gets clawed, but I don't know if we're talking about him dying. But he gets clawed, presumably to death. These guys, the Chinese people, are being held prisoner. They're being forced here. This guy, I think, is called Beng. I think that might be him, and it is. So we know him, and we know her, and we also know him. I think it might be 3 connected people that you have to know. I don't think it is just 3 random people. I think it is 3 connected people. think... Did this guy get... Did we get a definitive name on this guy? No. Okay, never mind then. Okay, so there's... The mermaids begin attacking. He gets... This guy here... Oh, we're still waiting for it to fade out. Actually, no, he's not dead yet. I don't think he's... Because he then goes and attacks the other guy. You can't chastise me for my perfectly reasonable ways of figuring stuff out. Okay. So, this is this guy. And he gets speared by Beast. I suppose spiked might also work, but that looks like a spearing to me. I've seen many a spearing in my time, and that's a spearing if I've ever done see one. Okay. But yeah, no, I do think it is definitely... I think it is 3 related people, because if... I feel like I would have gotten some by now. Because I already knew who she was, and then I already knew who the 4th mate was. So that means that, like, when I selected the surgeon's mate, it should have automatically gone then. So I'm, yeah. How do you die? Would it be crushed, drowned, expired, fell, torn apart, strangled? I'll go strangled by. Wait, did we ever figure this? I don't know if we figured that guy's name, this guy's name out. We haven't, have we? No, we don't know who that is. Okay, who's next? You? I'd find it funny if one person here, this guy here, just died of old age. Just one person in amongst all this.
We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the
That's
Obra Dinn.
Irish.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
There's a monster, alright. It's fucking nipple on there, can't show that. Although it's not a real human, so it's fine. Did both of these people die? No, because there's... yeah, there's Bang. I don't know if he's dead. He is, I think, just barely escaping that. Or does he die? No, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so it's this guy here we need to learn the name of somehow. So then we can determine who kills him. He seems to be dressed like a seaman, so that answers something. That's true, yeah, you're right. My memory only extends about 3 minutes in the future. I can see the future, I can't see the past. So you got speared by Beast. Okay. Okay, so we've done that now. We can leave here. I think I've gotten all... I think I have so far gotten all as much information from this bit as I can. And we'll get the conclusion, I think, when we leave. So let's do that. We'll do that. I think this guy drowned. Based on what I can tell, unless I see him again, I think he probably either got clawed or drowned. So I'm just going to put that down as drowned by beast. For now. Anything could happen. But the last thing I saw is that he got drowned, and this guy, no idea. Don't know who he is, don't know what he was doing. The two-word souls disappeared. Okay, I already says I already know that. Okay. Magic door. Take me home. Is that where? I don't know what. That's the shine of a stone. So that's all I need to know. I'm gonna see if there's any doors that are opened. I probably won't do too much more today. I haven't got that door open, but I think it just leads around there, so there's no reason to. I think I've opened all the doors that are on this level. I've been in those two doors. I've been in that one, and I've been in this one. And then down here, I'm pretty certain I've been in all these. So I think I have been in all the doors. Oh wait, there's down here. But this place was so clean, wasn't it? And then we had to come along and ruin it all. Do I have to find a key? I would assume I have to find a key to open that, because that's like a real padlock and not just like a fake lock that's stopping me from going somewhere. Oh. Do do do. Do do do. And if I was... Wait, did I go in here? Yeah, I did. But this is not where I would keep a key if I was to have one. I like when the animations are like reactive like that, so it's not just immediate. It's as you approach it, you do begin to move. Da, 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 da. Maybe we were the murderer all along. Maybe it was us. Can I go in here? Oh, I can go in here. Oh, wait, I already knew that. I already knew I could go in there. No, I didn't. It was this one that I know I could go in. Okay. Knife. And I've already explored everything that was up here. Okay, so if there is in fact a key somewhere, then I'm gonna... I would assume it would... Oh, I haven't been in here. Although it would be like one of the only items that I have had to find. There's the navigation equipment. Okay. Let me have a look at the map just to see if there's anywhere that I would initially point out as being a key location, but I would imagine that it'd probably be the first mate's quarters or something where that was going to be, unless there is a specific person whose job it is to look after the damned. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today because I'm getting tired and my ability to make heads or tails of anything is dwindling. So I'm probably gonna leave it here, and I'll come back on a different day to try and find some more stuff. So just I was probably attached to something in the past. So yeah, that'll be. I'll leave it, and I'll come back for whenever I do. Look at that. The longer you look at it, the less it looks like a boat. I mean, it looks like a boat as once you move a little bit. That's when you see it like a boat. If you stare at it for long enough, it just stops looking like anything. I need to get something to eat and rest my weary head. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be back next time I stream, which I'm not too sure when it would be. I would like to continue playing this tomorrow, but it's very much dependent on whether or not I can. So I will be back next time I stream to learn more about the Obra Dinn. We have found at least 15 people, but I think I have found 18 people so far, or I've definitively outlined 18 people. So that's not that bad. That's pretty decent, so I would say. But I have potentially named several more. I have potentially named several more, but I know 18 definitively. So that's it. I'll be going. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Wait, I've got to tab out so I can actually do the thing. So thank you for watching. Take care, and bye bye.